Now to Brazil. Brazil is one of the most played countries in 1815, which is sadly the only conquest you can play Brazil in. But here we are, Brazil ready. And first of all, it makes sense, look at your start. Now, Colombia joins in 4 turns. What can you do in these 4 turns? What you can do is prepare an invasion of Colombia, because they'll be your main enemy. 3000 IQ there. So if you pay attention, Santa Cruz and this city here, I don't know what exactly should be, I guess it's like the Guyanas. But yeah, these 2 are the most vulnerable. Especially Santa Cruz is really easy to get, so if you prepare your artillery or guy, and you maybe add like one of your best artilleries from each Napoleon. A few can also be Jourdan. Prepare a little invasion in Santa Cruz, because that city is really easily killable in like 2 turns. Okay, Fiona tells us not as little. Next, you prepare a blast in your capital, or you can do it here as well. Prepare some blasts to be able to strike Santa Cruz real smooth. And at the same time, prepare an invasion of this northern city, where you also have to send stronger units. So for example, you've got Washington there. And I want to put Carl on this unit because you're just so XP and he's my best general. Apart from then, you just prepare your little invasion. And in the beginning at least, don't yet place so much attention on what's going on, because the good thing is, this time you're in control of Brazil. So the Brazilian front can't go wrong for you. What can go wrong is the US. France usually doesn't tend to go wrong, but can. Algeria can go wrong as well. So your aim is to take Colombia out as swiftly as possible by using your strongest generals. Don't go into their border again, big issue, otherwise they'll declare war on you earlier, which is not what you want to. So what I'm going to do is previously prepare an artillery, and then I might even declare war early, just so we can get that victory out of the way as soon as possible. Because like in every conquest in European War 6, you have to strike fast and viciously, and it also doesn't allow them to get as much time to build units. So here I've got, oh damn it, I can't make my artillery piece. Well, heavy artillery will do. It shall do. And for me now, because I feel almost ready, I'll declare war next turn, because these 3 guys will be able to strike this city, as well as these 3 guys are able to take out or strike the city harshly. So let's do it. And what I can also do is take my money and give it to somebody who needs it. So the Ottomans, you really wanted the Ottoman Empire as well. France usually does well by itself. Ottomans also does well, but you can make them do even better. Turn 4. They would join in 1 turn anyway, so it's no harm in declaring war on Colombia. Now you want to strike Colombia from every angle, surround their cities, hurt their units. This guy will be there in a turn. Start smacking them up. They don't have a normal infantry here. If you add all your generals, and again, little hint, don't attack if you don't have any generals. This will do a lot of damage. Now don't forget, you prepare the blast. Use it. Take out Santa Cruz as soon as possible. It will do major damage. I could have probably taken the city right now, but I was too stupid. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, I have to attack with Carl first. So don't attack with their cavalry first. Attack with infantry first. I mean, with heavy grenadiers or people who give extra damage to cities. Because now they have built a unit there. That was really stupid for me. So again, your aim is really to take out Colombia as soon as possible. Now the next part is they will start counterattacking you. The best defense for counterattacks is militia. Just put militia there. Oh, they have poisoned me. How dare they! I don't have enough money to build a militia here, otherwise I've used this one to attack as well. Turn 5. They have abandoned Santa Cruz, which happens sometimes. I don't quite know why the AI does this. Now you have to use your guys to defend a little bit here, because the Colombian attack is coming harsh. Attack the generals, obviously. Hit them. Here you'll need militias every turn now. Don't forget to once in a while do blasts, but right now it's not needed. Again, Colombia, I don't know why I do this, but they let their cities sometimes just don't Just don't defend them, which is really easy to abuse. So now you can see Colombia has already lost their 2 cities I was aiming for, and now instead of trying to kill every single general, kill every unit, you go with the northern units, take Caracas, and then you switch downwards, attack Bogota, and with these units here, you try to hold for a little bit, and then you sneak around to grab this city. So I'm gonna show you what I mean. Now I've already lost this city. Now I'll sneak around with Carl, still fighting the units. He's still fighting, but what you don't see is I'll still need a second militia here in Santa Cruz. What you don't see is that I'm slowly angling my units so that I can go around the main bulk. Look, I'm angling them so I can attack the main cities here. These guys up north will go and attack Caracas. Here again, defense militia is king. You just defend with a militia and they'll hold forever. Like I said, try to angle your units around so you can slowly go and build a counterattack. Let's see how that goes. Now, by the way, there's no... From the moment you attack... you start attacking the Colombians, there's no time anymore to donate money to other countries, but that's no biggie. Now you try to focus cities, so these guys focus the north. I don't know why, but I think Colombia just overcommits and puts all their units to fight with you, and then you can just take their cities. There's mostly no big problems. So you have to delete the unit, and I think usually Santa Cruz is like a city where you have to do exchange militias also every turn, especially if he gets surrounded. Now again, with Laden, I go and fight, I go and defend a little bit, but I'm getting ready to attack. Getting ready to attack Colombia and take them out of the game as soon as possible. I don't have to go and kill their generals, it's just a waste of time and energy. So here we are. Oh, look at Napoleon, he can even reach. That should mean Caracas is dead. Yes. That would be Caracas. Now again, next units focus on Bogota. Please don't kill my Jourdan, that would not be nice. Now, because I'm a good player, experienced player, I will try to focus on 2 cities at once to take them out sooner. What you, if you're still rather new to this kind of strategy, you should do maybe is focus 1 city. Again, replace the militia, replace the militia. This guy doesn't need replacement right now. And attack continues. Now, as a little tip from me, I would not advise it to use all your generals yet here, because you'll soon need to possibly split them up. And if you have a hurt general, you can just put them on that thing here and heal. But right now I don't need to. Look how much damage I can do. Possibly I'll still divert to quickly take the city as well. No, not this turn yet. This cavalry kind of was annoying. Oh, wait. No, actually I'm able to. Because Carl is really fast and moving. I've taken Bogota, they only still have 1 city, which next turn all these guys are going. So again, replace the militia. And now I'm economically so strong that I can start donating again to the Ottoman Empire. Now I've taken this city. Okay, they'll add Bolivar. No, Sucre. Or Sucre, I don't know how to say his name correctly. Again, you try to warp around them. Now you fully go for the last city. If there's only the 1 city, just commit. What can even happen? I think from here on it should be able to win itself against Colombia. Just don't lose any stupid cities where you don't notice it. Just don't secretly lose, I don't know, Santa Cruz. You have to still pay attention. Now right now I see that I can afford to not make a new militia in both cities, because they're both really high health still. And again, wrap around. Colombia should be dealt with in a turn. What can happen is Mexico sends a stray unit down. Just pay attention to your coast, not that Mexico suddenly takes a city and goes in your nerves forever. Okay, the African front is opened up, and I'll probably close up the South American front right now. Here I'm trying to not overcommit and not send all my units around. Okay, this guy's a ton of health, I have to. I was trying to not send the units down here, because otherwise they have a longer way afterwards to get up. But well, this guy takes out the city. Colombia's already dealt with turn 12. Now Mexico's an issue. Look, I said they're already sending some ships down here. Now, this whole bulk of units you will use to attack Mexico. You can attack this island, which is weak, which they can't defend as well. And you can attack down here. This is a bit hard. This is usually quite hard to get, I have to say. And what you also can do at the same time is start building units in your old capital in Brazil, and use the rest generals which you haven't used it. So I would have still artillery and the navy and the infantry guy. I'll use the infantry guy right now. With these guys you try to attack Portugal to help France, and if you succeed in Portugal you attack Morocco. So now that's usually the hardest part for most players. If you take out Colombia, you start focusing on Mexico. US will do good in Canada, they always do well in Canada, they will struggle a bit with Mexico. That's where you come in. You really have to take a toll on Mexico, take I guess this is a Galapagos Islands. Take the Galapagos Islands, attack Mexico City, attack those two, these two strategies. And what you can do is possibly help in America, attack Havana later on, because it's usually quite a pain to take, and send like 5-6 units to help in Europe. They might die, it's okay, but you'll give a distraction. If you play your cards well, you'll take Lisbon. Yeah, I hope this helps you Brazilian boys, and let's outro with some Brazilian music.